you gotta tap in, man. We outside, like, you know what I'm saying? That's your guy. We buzzing a little bit. Turn me down a little bit on the John. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Check, check. Listen, you still ain't get the dog, man. You still ain't get the, you know what I'm saying? Your girl wanted the dog. The kids wanted the dog. They ain't get the dog, you know what I'm saying? Get them a designer dog. You know what I'm saying? Shrink Line Kennels, man. Shrink Line Kennels on the Instagram. You go on there, you know what I'm saying? You can check out the new litter that we just dropped and all that. You know what I'm saying? The shit popping, you know what I'm saying? The micro bullies and all that. I mean, paperwork, you can meet the mom and dad. You know what I mean? It's hot enough, you know what I mean? We at the rough house anyway. You lucky I ain't bring all the dogs down here on the stage. We rough. You know what I'm saying? Like, get them kids a dog, man. Get them a designer dog. Shrink Line Kennels on the Instagram, man. Make sure you tap in, man. Them kids a dog. You been was supposed to get that joint. You know what I'm saying? The summer's almost over. What you doing? You know what I mean? That bullshit that you was trying to do, it ain't even going to work, man. And you might as well just, you know, hire some security, man. Prime time protection. Make sure you book prime time protection for your next, you know, event, barbecue, baby shower, bar mitzvah, you know, repast, whatever, you know what I'm saying? No job too big, too small. They do it all, man. You know what I mean? I trust niggas with my motherfucking life. Feel me? You know what I mean? Prime time protection. And, you know, if you're on the west side, you know what I mean? You ain't got to check in. You know what I'm saying? We got prime time protection west. You know what I'm saying? Prime time protection on the Instagram and all that, man. You know what I mean? You know how we carry it. And speaking of carry it, man, listen. I need you to go ahead over there. We having a flash sale over there on the website. It's going crazy. It almost crashed. You know what I'm saying? Go crazy on the website. What is the website? What's the website? You know what I'm saying? The carryout.shop on the, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? www.thecarryout.shop. You know what I'm saying? Then go ahead and shop the carriers, you know, merch. You know what I'm saying? Get your merch on together. You feel me? Type shit. You know what I mean? Get like me a little bit.
Type shit.
You know what I mean? Yeah, everybody keep calling my phone. And what's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna tell you what's going on, man. Just, you know what I mean? Like, hold on, man. You know what I mean? What's going on is this weekend, tap in, the Rough Riders weekend. The anniversary, bro, it's going crazy this weekend. If you ain't got your tickets, make sure you get your tickets now. It's gonna be shit lit and you don't wanna miss it. You know what I mean? We starting the weekend off. Shit, we starting the weekend off now. You know what I'm saying? We up here, you know what I'm saying? So pull up, pop out, make sure you get your tickets at Philly Rough Riders on the Instagram. Make sure you DM at Philly Rough Riders on the Instagram to get your tickets. You know what I'm saying? We rolling all weekend. You might see me on the bike this weekend. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just, you know what I mean? No, I mean, Harley gang and all that. Yeah, you can see that. You can see me on the bike. No. Make sure y'all tap in, man, this weekend, Rough Rider weekend. You know what I'm saying? At Philly Rough Rider on the Instagram and all that. But without further ado, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to my guest. You know what I mean? My motherfucking guy. You know what I mean? The hardest nigga to find in America. You know what I'm saying? The CEO.
Yep.
You know what I mean? My nigga, hey, what's up with you?
What up, yo? What up? And how you feeling? Thanks for having me. Speaking of bike life, I bought a shirt for you. Shout out to H2F Apparel.
Oh, yeah.
If you need custom clothing, shout out to H2F Apparel.
Yeah.
Speaking of bike life, what the shirt say?
It say flight life.
You be the sky.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, what we doing here? I like what you got going on, bro.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, so I was thinking that we about like 18 years in on our relationship, right?
Man, yeah, we locked in.
Tell them how we meet.
We met because, you know what I mean, I rap, you know what I'm saying, I'm Kid Nice, and he rap, and so they went to go get him on me one day, so
we had like
I think we battled. Did we battle?
We
yeah,
battled.
We battled. You know what I'm saying?
That was one of them highlights, right?
Yeah.
It was a highlight.
It's like, yeah, where you rap? Go get him, go get the boy. They went to go get you and shit. I'm like, what's up, bro? Like, let's do it. Like, they came and got you. They was all hype.
That was a highlight battle for me, like at where we had started from. So we ended up battling. It was a real good one. We ended up doing a record also.
Yeah, we did a record. Did we do 2 records? Because we did a record with we did a feature.
Yeah.
That was the one record.
Roll Up.
But we only did the one record.
Possibly two.
Oh yeah.
No, we did another one. I don't know the name of it though. I do know we did another one. We did do another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, rap, like starting out at rap, like now that you know, you transferring from like rap, you do like I've seen you in movies lately, man. You like all over, bro. And I'm looking like you don't stop. You keep going. I like the motivation of like everything that you're doing right now. I feel like you know, you motivate and you won't stop. You've been going for at least 20 plus years in this industry.
Man, it's entertainment. Like, you know what I'm saying, once you figure out that it's all entertainment, like, you gotta do everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, you gotta learn how to do all this shit. And then all it go together. So it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, you gotta
Yeah, I dig that.
put that shit together.
So is you like in tune to like the young boys that's rapping right now?
Yeah, I'm, you know, I also DJ. So, like, you know what I'm saying, as a active DJ in the city, like, you know what I'm saying, in the biddy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm tapped in with all the young boys. I know, you know what I'm saying, who record got the, you know what I mean?
Who do you like in the city? Like, I'm not really super tapped in with the newer era. I'm gonna say like I'm old school Beanie C, who I still listen to Meek. I listen to Lights right now. I like Lights. I like a couple of artists, but I feel like sometimes when I be on Apple Music, I don't even be knowing who I'm listening to. I'll just be hearing some young boy. I'll be like, no, you follow.
Yeah.
But who, like name dropping, like who do you like in the city right now? Like a young artist that I might not know that somebody else, you know, like me wouldn't know, but you know.
You said lights. I like lights. I listen to Core right now. Somebody that's out. Shout out to Brand New.
Yeah, brand new. Okay.
I mean, I was listening to Toast.
Is like Philly rappers, like that's not like your main like what's on your playlist? Like what's on your playlist? Like what kind of music is you listening to right now?
Oh, all the music that the young people listening to, like they just want to hear the same couple songs. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like as a DJ, like I can't just keep playing the same 6 songs over and over.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like I mix it up with some, you know, some other shit. Like,
All right. Yeah, man.
entertainment. It's all entertainment. Like, you know what I'm saying? That also goes from being, you know, an artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being an artist, like, I mean, I got into, like, you know, hosting parties and being, the, you know, as an MC.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm on a mic at the party talking shit to the people. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, comedy is, like, it's all in one. Like, it's a host.
No, you put it all together. Like I feel like you wrapped the show in one. I feel like when I first started out, like when I first started rapping, and I was about to graduate high school, I thought that I wanted a job on the radio. I don't know why I used to be thinking like Moni and Pooch and all, Uncle O and all. I don't know why I thought that job was like so fire to have. I wanted that job at one point in time, but I was looking like I did want to rap, but I was thinking like, man, they got a easy job. You go up there, you see that it's not as easy. They working all them boards and all that kind of stuff, which be looking
I mean,
like.
once you
I
learn that
thought that was a
shit-
decent job.
Once you learn that shit, that's, you know, that's like anything else. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get good at that shit. I mean, like that shit, second nature. That's like you. If we went into the studio right now, you could produce a 16 like
Yeah,
it's
right away.
nothing. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is easy.
At this point, nowadays, we about to have AI taking all that over now. I feel like AI taking everything over.
Yeah, I feel like people putting too much into AI. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like putting a lot
It do a lot.
into AI hands. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's doing all the work. So now it's like,
People letting AI write their songs now.
that's what I'm saying. So now as people become less and less creative, and you showing the AI how to be you.
It's like it's getting the juice, and then once it learn the juice, it's gonna go off the algorithm of the juice, and now it could write a more fire song than you now.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of research on AI lately, and I'm just thinking like how they be talking about how it's gonna run down on a lot of jobs and all that. I'm thinking of the
Well, it
rapper's
is.
job. Like even in this world, you think like the rapper's job is safe. It's like no man,
Right.
we about to be having a MC robot.
Right. They gonna be feeding us niggas songs.
Yeah.
Imagine they gonna go see a
A
motherfucking
concert or to a robot. No, honestly, I don't know what was the name of them artists back in the day, it was like we never seen what they look like. They was like the gorillas or something like that. I think they was like cartoons. I think they was like gorillas or something. I don't know. Somebody out there saw that joke. I don't know what
Yeah,
it's
I know
called.
what you're talking about.
But I'm just feeling like
The gorillas with a Z
no,
and shit.
at this point, this where it be at. But what's new, bro? Like, what you got going on? I know that the Carriers, y'all looking good over there in the Carriers top. I feel like you had you definitely supported H2F apparel. I gotta make sure I can get some of that. The Carriers. Where can I get that at?
You know what I'm saying? You can get it from me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get all the exclusive shit. Like, you know how I, you know what I'm saying, carrier. But, you know, you could get it at thecarryout.shop. You know what I'm saying? Had to make a website. You know what I'm saying? Because it was on some shit. Like, we was just wearing it. Like, you know, I got a DJ company, The Carriers, and, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, it's what we was wearing. And people was like, yo, I need a shirt. So, you know what I'm saying? What's up with you guys? Like, you know what I'm saying? I need a shirt. So it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Get shirts to me. Like, damn, like, now I got to start. Now I don't got time for all that. Now I got to get the website. Boom.
Yeah.
So now it's like, all right.
So you spend most of the time in like the creative department of like your clothing line, or is it like a team of y'all that, you know, putting all y'all thoughts together?
I mean, I just shop and see what I like, and I make it for me. And then if people be like, yo, I like that, John, and then that's when I go with it.
Yeah,
I like, all right.
You're not trying. You're not trying. You
Yeah,
like,
I'm
mess with
making,
me.
I'm
doing
putting shit
what's
together for
comfortable.
me, and then motherfuckers like, oh yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, I want that. Like, all right, yeah, a couple. You know what I mean,
Yeah,
more people they ask for it, so you know you gotta get the people what they want.
I like that. Like we said, man, we started from music, and you was just asking me behind the scenes. You was asking me, do I got some more music coming? And I feel like I gave music a lot of my time throughout life. I feel like I gave it a lot of time. Maybe because we just rapped over there, maybe I might end up entertaining it some more at some point.
No, definitely.
I don't want. I feel like when we was coming up, it wasn't cool to rap at 45, 40. It was almost like that was like, oh. And then when you look at like artists like 2 Chainz that came in at 40, he at least like 50 now. He's still rapping.
They said niggas should be doing jazz.
Like it seemed like rap don't really have no age on it. Where I feel like all of the old like when you look at like country music, you look at Willie Nelson, he be 85 years old, they still rocking to him. They don't be like, oh,
Yeah,
get this
they
old
still
head
having
out of here.
concerts
Yeah,
and shit,
it's like
yeah.
it's like hip hop.
People
we
want
gotta
to see him. He's
respect.
sitting in a fucking
It's
chair.
like we lost respect on like the legends. It's almost kind of like LL Cool J just dropped the joint. Y'all know he wanted to perform in the city. He was supposed to perform in the city, but I was just feeling like he got album out. I checked it out, and I was like, it had some songs in there I like. I checked out. I didn't love the whole project, but I like LL, so I
Yeah.
checked the whole joint
Shout
out. Yeah, shout out to LL. I was happy to know that he's still in the game.
Right.
That's what you see what I'm saying. Just the fact that he one of the pioneers of this joint, and it's like, cuz still dropping. He don't gotta do that no more. You feel me?
Right.
But the fact that the initial love that he got for the game, it's like keep pouring into what it is that he got. You know what got him here.
Yeah. You heard Will Smith new John?
I did.
Yeah.
Shout out to Will Smith.
Shout out to Will Smith.
Will Smith, a real good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good shit.
I like the track that he got on there with Big Sean. It sound real Big Sean-dish. It sounded really, really Big Sean-dish on there.
Yeah.
Everybody. So I was just like, how you feel about ghostwriting and all that kind of stuff?
I mean, I think that's the thing. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, if you ain't gonna use it, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Put it on something else.
I was
like,
asking you that because I was asking Cuz over there, and we just talking about AI and all that. Like, even back in the old days, like, people had ghostwriters. It just wasn't, like, shined. Nowadays, when people mention your ghostwriter, it's almost like they trying to play you. But in reality, you like, no, I'm just telling you Cuz ain't right there. So, yeah, I feel like some people got an issue with that.
But that's the thing. That's what it's called. It's called a ghostwriter. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm paying you to write the shit, or if you giving me a song, why is you telling, like, you know what I'm saying? That's the deal that we got. It's my song.
yeah.
I mean, you ain't sing it for me.
Yeah.
All right, you wrote the song.
Yeah, no, I feel like
I mean, so that's either
people
give
been
it-
collaborating.
So either give, you know what I'm saying, the bread or the writer's credit. Like, you know what
Personally, like, when you go to the studio, do you like a lot of people in there, or do you like to be in there by yourself?
I like to be in there, like, just with the engineer, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Like,
me.
And maybe,
That's
like,
me.
you know what I'm saying, another, you know what I mean, person, like, you know what I mean, and, like, my tripod and shit.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm kind of like that, but I feel like even like when I do like collaboration records, like I know that some people really like, no, I like to get in this, and I understand what they mean. I like to get in the studio so we can get the feel, the energy, everybody on the same energy. But sometimes I feel like it come out more organic and unique. Like I don't want my thoughts to try to shine your thoughts, and I feel like no, you do yours over there. I just need to hear the beat, and I'm gonna go write mine over here. So then by the time we come back, we can see if it match, and you be like, damn, he was on some shit. It might make one person feel like I gotta rewrite my verse, but I don't know. I do feel like I like to write on my own kind of stuff. But
Yeah, I like to do it like that too. I also like if I'm doing a track with you, like you know what I'm saying, like on some shit, I'll send you the beat with the hook on there. Like I ain't even gonna send my verse. Like you know what I'm saying, like you ain't gonna hear my verse till it's you know what I'm saying. Like I lay my joint and then I'll just send you the empty, you know what I'm saying, the empty beat with the hook on there. Like you know what I'm saying, like you know that's just because hip hop like was supposed to be like competitional. Like it's supposed to be a sport.
It's
like
versus. That's why
like
everybody put each other against each other.
I think it's more soft now. It's soft like basketball.
It is. That's why it was like I wasn't happy about the Drake and Kendrick thing, but I'm a little biased, so I'm not gonna speak of whose side I'll be on. But I just feel like it wasn't a good beef to me. I didn't hear the most fierest verses I ever heard. I heard some more fire verses out of them other times from them.
Right.
Some of their other time verses were my favorite verses. I felt like those verses that they were spitting on, that it wasn't like the best thing I ever heard. But
yeah, that shit wasn't like that.
yeah, but speaking of writing, I see you've been doing movies lately, bro.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
for sure, man. Thanks.
Shout out to the bid. No,
Y'all Drawn.
Y'all
Man.
Drawn.
Go
I
make
checked
sure
that
you
out.
watch
That was
Y'all Drawn on
good,
Tubi.
bro. You did pretty good. Everybody did pretty good in that joint, bro.
Yeah.
How'd you get in that?
I went to the audition.
Oh, we just went to the audition.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like
tried out like everybody else.
The shit was in the paper. The shit was on the
Okay.
radio.
I saw them.
I went
promoting
down
for it.
there to the audition and I, you know what I'm saying, I got in the joint.
So that mean that they had other people try out, and you were one of the people that got picked on the tryouts.
And everybody said that joint. How you get in that movie?
You like, I don't know.
I went to the audition. You gotta go to auditions. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if you got the good, you know what I'm saying? If you did the line the best, and then, you know what I'm saying, you gonna get the character. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's all about, you know, acting.
Do you think, like I said, speaking of writing, do you write movies? Or do you write, like, I see you doing, like, a lot of content creating also, or do you like, write your content, or do you just, like, think of it right on the spot, then you just like, I'm gonna shoot this idea, like, or do you think about it, or do you, like, try to, like, calculate, like, the best idea, or you just be like, no, I got the idea right now, I'm shooting?
Yeah, it's a combination of all of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I write most of it, like, when I'm just, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm thinking about, like, oh, shit, yeah, this would be a funny, like, skit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Boom. You know what I'm saying? Or I see a reel that I want to do, you know what I'm saying? And I'm somewhere that's, you know what I'm saying, that relates to the reel.
All right.
And, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, I can do this joint real quick. You know.
They was saying that the new content creators are the new rappers.
No.
How you feel about that?
No bullshit. They the voice. It's not really like the new rappers because they rap too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just saying, like with this entertainment shit, like you got to do everything.
I feel like when you looking at views on a dude doing a food review, you like, damn, this joint got 100K views in 3 days. And I feel like, you know, your song, that joint trying to catch 3K.
Right.
So it's almost like kind of like the algorithm is changing towards, you know, what people like. But I will say that if your song is fire, people going to check it out. You don't got to tell somebody to check out something that's hot. If it's fire, we going to check it out.
Yeah.
So
that shit going, you know, catch by itself.
yeah.
And like, you know, I start writing the like a couple of movies. So yeah, I'm saying like, yeah, like as far as like writing movies, I'm definitely about to start getting into like, you know, writing and directing, you know,
I think that'll
like
be
my
dope.
own movies and
You've been
shit.
in the game for a long time. How many years you been in the game? And
I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. Like, I don't really know, like, the exact, I don't know, probably like a dub. I'm probably like a dub then.
you've been rolling for a long time. I feel like I knew you for 18 years, and by the time I knew you, I was probably 19 when I met you. So, and you was rolling, I know, longer than me. Every time we would do like the local shows that Philly was having, it'd be like people in my world knew exactly who you were. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that tell me like when you in the underground rap scene, like and that, I don't know why, but it's almost kind of like the second high school or something like that.
Yeah, it's like
almost
the
like it was
13th grade.
Yeah, it's almost kind of like the more popping people was the cool kids,
Yeah.
and then the people who was like on the come up, they was like semi cool. But as long as you was coming to the stuff that was happening, a little like open mics and all that, you was kind of like in the mix.
Right.
But
Especially in Philly, because Philly is like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's close knit. It ain't really a whole lot of shit going on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so the shit
we
that
got a
is
lot of
going
artists
on-
here though. We got a lot of somebody from New York told me, my man from New York. Shout out to Shaka. Shaka was like, "Yo, I'm gonna tell you, y'all got the most rappers like concentrated in one spot." He was like you come to New York, we got all different kinds of artists. He was like, "Y'all got just rappers."
Right.
Like,
Even the singers rap and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I think in Philly, everybody like rap, like, or got at least got a verse. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
think you can ask anybody for like a verse, and they got like a 16 for you
Yeah.
in Philly.
yeah, that's the era that we come from. It was like straight on the spot. But that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like in those days right there where we was coming up, it wasn't okay. It wasn't okay. I'm sure people was doing it to be spitting your big brother raps.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't cool.
like if people was doing that though, I'm sure that they
it was cool until somebody caught your ass. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The internet wasn't out, so if you
Nah.
could spit it to somebody
In a
that
whole
never
nother
heard
neighborhood.
It.
Yeah,
if
right.
you could spit it to somebody that never know of it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas were getting fucked up.
No,
for that.
that's a bad joint.
Yeah, it's a bad joint.
Yeah, but what's new? What's new? What you got new coming out, going on?
You know what I'm saying? Everything is new, man. Like, I mean, we on, you know, I'm a streamer now, so podcast and all that.
Relationship? You in a relationship? Out of relationship?
Huh?
You stream and mess with your relationship? Or
No.
are you in a relationship? Out of relationship?
Listen, whatever the streamers do, you know what I'm saying? I'm streaming. I'm streaming 20 hours if it's a marathon and if I'm subbing, it don't matter, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come to the stream. You know what I'm saying? Bring the babe to the stream, whatever. You know what I mean?
No, I feel that.
I gotta get this shit together. But like what you got going on? Like, you know what I'm saying, you do a lot of business and like, you know what I'm saying, like you into
Yeah.
a lot of different, you know.
So right now, I'm running the clothing line, H2F Apparel. H2F Apparel is just my line. It's just naturally the line of my clothing line. But H2F Apparel is also a printing business right now. It's a small business at the moment still. I've been open since 2017. It was an idea that I probably had in 2007, and I didn't make it happen until like 10 years later. And that's one of them testaments to tell somebody, stop waiting for other people for the right time to do something that you want to do.
Yeah.
So I started in 2017. I'm still doing it now. I actually was running a little late today because I was trying to finish up a shirt order. I do funerals. I do anything you could think of. I've done them so far. So that's clothing. That's like my side business. So I still have two side businesses in reality. So I do real estate also. Right now, if you're looking for a 2-bed, 2-bath at 5301 Master Street, give me a call. DM me. Yeah, I got a unit. I got 2 units available. Let me know if you want to see pictures. I'll show you those. Real estate is something that I'm real passionate about at the moment.
Yeah.
I like doing clothes. Clothes is like, they saying like if you do what it is that you like in life, it don't feel like a job. So I've been doing clothes for the last couple of years, and I've been feeling like it is work. Yeah, I got 150 shirt order. It's gonna be some work. I would definitely have to take my time from out the world. Might put 5 hours into doing 100 shirts. And I know you might say it don't take no 5 hours. It's gonna take 5 hours. So,
Yeah, to do it yourself.
yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? If you
I don't have like a big
everything,
team. I'm really like a
and
one-man
you gotta,
shop right now.
Make sure everything is quality.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Shit.
I try to. Right now, I feel like I do want to build a team. Building a team is gonna come with trust and me trusting somebody to, that I just oversee
To do your
while
shit
I can
how
monetize it.
it's
That way I
supposed to
can
be.
put my time into other things. I started an investment company called Westlander Investments. Right now it's just me, and I own 2 properties. I'm looking to like in sometime in the future, not today. But one of my ideas is I was thinking like when I'm thinking about real estate investing and I'm going to like little seminars and like the meetings that they have over the city, I'm seeing like a number of us in there. And when I mean us, I mean black and brown people. And I'm seeing a lot of other people. And I just feel like, not like we not included, but I feel like I don't know if we need to shift our focus or figure out what's going on. I hear a lot of people talk about real estate, but they don't necessarily know how to get in.
Yeah.
It look a little bit overwhelming when you first in. I know when the people start hearing certain kinds of numbers, that's why when somebody say, "Oh, my cousin get money," I'll be thinking like, "How much?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like money is relative to whoever's talking about it, kind of thing. So, as far as like real estate, I just think that you know, I would like to put together something where people like us are putting our money together so we can own the neighborhoods instead of. How do you feel about just gentrification?
Right. They just doing it. It ain't like how you feel.
How do you feel personally about it? Like, do you think it's good for the community? Do you think it's bad?
I mean, it's bad because they gonna buy up all the shit, and you know what I'm saying, they turning the neighborhoods into, you know what I'm saying, like, you know. I mean, but people had the opportunity also to, you know, buy the shit up. Niggas ain't buy the shit. So, like, you know what I'm saying, I fought people for not, you know, spreading the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? The knowledge
Nowadays,
is,
I'm gonna say that like these click, we got all the knowledge in the click of a button now on these phones and everything. It's really on there. It's just that, you know, you gotta spend your time on looking at that. And that's really what I think the issue is. I think that we just gotta focus what's cool now. I feel like cool gotta change. I feel like when we was 17, what was cool to me, you know what was cool with me when I was 17? Somebody had a Grand Marquise, a Dickie set, and some tan trees. Like, he was the man. But it's almost kind of like he had nothing. That dude probably had nothing. But it's almost kind of like, you know, we got to want more. And now that we do want more, it's almost kind of like we can't be afraid to, like, pick up the information and try to figure out what it is that we got to learn to get into the rooms that, you know, to get us in a further place.
yeah, people learning. Like, I learned a lot, you know what I'm saying, especially on YouTube University. Shout out to YouTube University because, like, you know what I'm saying, man.
I learned a lot from there.
I learned a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying, I get that shit popping. YouTube University, look, yeah, cut me a check for that shit. But, yeah, like, that was going to roll into my next question. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, how do you get into, like, you know, real estate? Like,
All right,
you know what
I'm gonna now for the real estate junkies out there and y'all dudes that's the gurus. I don't got time for y'all right now because y'all might know more than me, but I'm only going to speak from what I know and personal experiences from what I've done. You know what I'm saying? Now don't quote me on that. Just speak from this my space right here. So I would tell somebody for they first. I mean, you know, you live with your mom crib. You 18 years old. You live at your mom crib, stay right there. Don't have no baby. Stay right there at your mom house. I don't care if they be talking shit about you. You live at your mom house. You live at your mom house. Keep driving that raggedy ass car you got. Don't get no new car. This is the game. This is the real game I'm about to give to y'all. I hope this is $100K worth of game. Might be, this ain't Gillian Wallow. This might be $100K. But listen, it's like, stay at her crib, bro. I'm trying to tell you, this is the game. Save your cheese up at that job if you had a rinky-dink job. Get your driver's license, go get you a bank account, work on your credit score and establish credit with Equifax and TransUnion and all of them. Establish credit and all that kind of shit. Work at that job for a number amount of years, save up some money. You can't just get a check for $1,500 and just blow it at the bar every weekend. I'm not saying that you can't go to the bar and have a good time. I'm saying know that too is not like, oh, I'm gonna dip into that when I'm gonna get a little crazy right here. No, it's not that. You gotta like really save your money. Save your money for some years. I can't tell you how much money you gotta save and all that because I don't know how much money somebody makes, so I'm just being subjective. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So save your cheese first. Get you enough cheese to either. I wouldn't tell you to buy a single family home. Go find you. So if you go on the Philly.gov website, you could go on there and you could look up properties. And if you go on there, it'll show you what the zoning is. And you want to see like zoning, it'll say like RSA 5, that's like single family attached. You see stuff like CMX 2, that means it could be commercial, meaning it could be a store or a daycare or something, and then apartments on top of that. Or you see ones like RM1. RM1 lets you know that the home could be made into multi-family housing. And I think that for people's first home, they should look for a RM1. This is it right here. This is the part right here. Go find an RM1. Establish like I said, you already established your credit score. You done established your leverage with all the shit that you got going on as far as like your cheese and all that. You done worked that. You got a better job since you've been at your first job. Talk to the bank. They're going to ask you to put like, what, 4 or 5% down or something like that. Let's say that the crib is I'm talking about a messed up crib, and you still in your mom's house at this time, mind you. Go get you a messed up crib and it's probably gonna be torn apart. If you can get that joint for 40K, you think about it like, all right, 40K, how much is 10% of 40K? That's like 4,000. I'm just doing the math real fast to make the numbers easy. So if you got 4,000, let's just make up the number. You put down 4K, and then you get a. Now this is where it get tricky, and you got different ways you could do stuff, and this is where I feel like the gurus go at me. I feel like you can take the money. You gotta buy the crib. It gotta be yours. It gotta be paid off clear. You can go get a home equity loan because your credit is good. Now, because your credit is good and you got some cheese. Now say that the crib is worth 50,000 or 60,000. It's all messed up, but you got a deal for that joint probably for like a dub, or you had to buy it for a dub or something. Now that you got it, you gotta take that crib, go get a home equity loan. A home equity line of credit is two different things. You can go get either one of those. You go and pull from the equity of that crib. They're gonna give you like 85% of what the crib is worth at the natural moment. So if it's worth 60K, they're gonna give you like 45K or 40K or something like that. You want to take that 40K plus some cheese that you had saved on the side, and you got a lot of credit cards. Credit cards is a whole nother trick that I had skipped. I kind of skipped over, but that's another story. I think that you should take that and then turn that joint into a duplex. It might cost you like 120,000 to turn that into a duplex. I'm talking about the right way with blueprint plans and, you know, zoning, making sure. I'm talking about doing it the right way. I'm not talking about doing it how your cousin and your uncle, we know that they know how to do it for the low. Yeah, we know that they know how to do it. I feel like that's really the game right there. And I feel like now, at least if you want to get out your mom crib after that joint is thick, now you done took a big loan on a crib. Well, not a big crib, but you done bought a crib for 40 or 50,000. You put 120 in it, you 170 into a crib, and I think that from there, you literally just, a note on a 170 crib is less than $1,500 a month. So let's say that you got a 2-bedroom upstairs, you got a 1-bedroom downstairs. Your what 1 bedroom's going for? Like redone cribs, you know, or how much all that's going for? Like how much are you paying currently? Okay. All right. He said, nah. He said, I ain't paying rent. But yeah. I just feel like, 1 bedrooms is going for $1,300 or $1,400. And I just feel like 2 bedrooms going for like $1,700, $1,800. So it's almost kind of like you literally left from your mom crib and got a space of where you didn't just move out into debt. You moved out into some cheese coming to you. At least you don't got to worry about where you live at. Like your rent might be for free and somebody paying for the note on where you live at. But still keep going to work and stacking your cheese and try to do something else to get you to the next space to do that again. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's my way of, that was my way of real estate right there. And it took me a long time to get it. I didn't just get into it. I did just get into real estate in like 2018. So I've been in it for like that long. But in reality, I wish somebody would have told me this in 2006, 2007. But that was when I was probably like 18. But yeah, that's what I would say about how for somebody trying to get into the game. You're gonna have to have some kind of money, but you don't have to have a gazillion dollars. No, you just need to have something for a down payment, depending on how much the home is that you trying to buy, kind of thing.
Yeah, I was writing all that shit down.
Mm-hmm. Are you interested in getting into real? I was thinking like,
yeah,
all right, because
R&1.
Yeah, no, man, it's free game. It's free.
I got all the notes.
No, it's free. I watch a lot of dudes online. Shout out to Newt. Shout out to Martin Boyd. I shout out to it's a number of Rebel. Shout out to Rebel. It's a number of people that I like in my close little niche of colleagues, I would say, that I like watch, and I didn't necessarily learn from them. I learned from, like how you said, your uncle. I learned from that. I learned like that. And then I just, I got better as time went on as far as like code and what you really supposed to be doing. I'm not even a general contractor. I want to go and get my general contractor's license so right now I just own an investment company for real estate. I would like to GC my project so that way, one thing I realized about real estate, I thought it was like a business world kind of game. It was crooked, just like the streets. Yeah, you got jinky contractors, you got all kinds of jinky people that, they don't do good work. Anybody will tell you that, yeah, I could paint this room for a stack. This whole crib for a stack. Yeah, watch what he gonna do.
Fucked
Yo,
up.
yeah.
That shit gonna look like it.
Yeah, so anybody they want the money, so it's almost kind of like, I get it, that, you know what I'm saying, people trying to make some bread, but that's what I learned about this joint. It's just like it's a good joint. It got a lot of headache with it. You want to, if you somebody who really don't want to deal with tenants and stuff like that, it probably wouldn't be for you. But if you just want to make money off of it, then I would say that it makes money. Yeah, it makes money. But getting into it wise, I think that, like I said, for somebody that's like 18 I mean, this is like not going to college. I'm not saying this is not going to college. I feel like if they went to college, then, now you got your other expenses that I don't know how you would be able to do it. And, depending on how much money you make. I'm talking about somebody from our demographic that usually wouldn't have it.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can go up. You know what I'm saying? With no money, with no.
Not like no money, but like 20K, 10K, and I know that you be like, no, that's a lot for somebody. It's almost kind of like.
But yeah, I'm saying if you buckle down though, like I'm saying,
Yeah,
and you just save up and you get the shit popping. You gotta have it's about a plan. Like I'm saying, I think a lot of people had plans. You know what I'm saying? Younger than
Plan
they
is
were-
everything.
Yeah.
I didn't get into real estate until like 12 years of planning. I was probably like 12 years in by the time I knew about it, but I didn't know if it was for me. And I was still doing the stuff that I wanted to do, like the stuff I wanted to do that's fun. And now I'm just like, I've been locked into that. Like that been like the main thing that I've been learning more about. I'm actually like passionate about learning more about it. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing now.
You know what I'm saying? If you could give some advice to younger you, like what would it be?
If I could give some advice to the younger me, I would say that like when I was asking you, do you like going to the studio, like do you like collaborating with people? I was big on collaborating. I enjoy making my part and then bringing it together with a team as a whole. It just feel like you riding with the gang. And I'm gonna say also, like selfishly, it was times where I did stuff by myself and it was received a lot of like, and I did like to shine on knowing that I did it by myself. Like, don't be afraid to like, not like I was afraid, but I feel like don't be afraid to like do shit by yourself sometimes. I felt like for a lot of my rap career, I was definitely a solo artist, but I was like around a group. And I felt like at some point, the group thing wasn't really working for me as good as I thought that it would probably work out for me. And I was like, you know what, man, why don't I get into like managing? So I changed my name. Well, I didn't change my name. Back in the days, they was calling me Pacino. For y'all that know me, I'm Pacino, hard to find. Then I just dropped Pacino, and it's just hard to find CEO. I had the CEO at the end, like, I'm on some business shit. Let me figure out the business and the behind the scenes. Let me figure out how to manage an artist. Let me figure out how to, that was the stuff I was learning when I was 18 and 19. I was going to California like week after week to learn stuff like that, being actually in the real mix with signed artists. I'm not going to name drop them, but that was what I was doing in my teens. Then the game that I learned from that, once I kind of got a little burnt out with music for a little while, I took from what I learned from music and I put it in the clothing, if that makes some sense.
Right.
Yeah, because when you look at an artist, it's like as an artist, you a brand, you a business, you a product. Like whether you a water company or whatever, it's just like, you out there, you gotta put yourself out there to be bought. People are buying into you.
Yeah, they buying into you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you out there though. You know what I'm saying? Before we get out of here though, is there any shout outs you wanna kick?
I wanna give a shout out to all my good friends that got businesses. Shout out to Wapi and Sons Cleaning Company. Shout out to Redemption Body Wellness. If y'all need to get them abs right, y'all need to do some sit-ups and jumping jacks. Champagne and cardio coming soon. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Y'all gotta come to Champagne
Where
and
is that?
cardio. Don't have me lying. I'll have to just at Redemption Body Wellness. He got everything on his Instagram.
Yeah.
Shout out to H2F Apparel. Shout out to my clothing line. Make sure y'all check me out on H2F_apparel. Check out some of the gear I got on there. I got a few new pieces that drop like a few times a month. And
This that new exclusive right here?
that's definitely only about 5 people got that. And you the 5th one. And only that color also. So that's the kind of stuff I be trying to do. I try to drop like 15 shirt drops and just keep them real simple. That way it's hard to find. Everybody ain't walking around with the same shirt on. At least you know that. It's only a certain number of them. So I sell them at $45 a piece, and that's how we carry it. But Shout out to everybody that support Hard to Find. I just told y'all that the other day. I'm sorry I didn't get to answer all y'all questions. A lot of people wanted to ask a lot of questions. I asked them, did they have questions that they wanted me to talk on here today? But I was thinking that it made it more authentic to just rap with you on. You know what I'm saying?
What's the questions they had?
They had some crazy questions. They had some.
Answer some of the questions real quick.
All right.
We got time, Kyle? Yeah, we got
Shout out
time.
to G's. G said, "Why don't black women date corny? Why don't black women? Why? I'm reading it right too. Why don't black women don't date corny black men, but will date corny white men?"
He must have thought you was coming on the after party show.
I don't know what this. Remember we did the after.
Yeah, the after party show. Yeah.
Me and I've been there for a while.
I don't know. Yeah, I can't even get an answer to that.
Could you marry someone who did porn?
No.
No.
Flat out.
What do you think about sex on a first night? Would you think that make a girl seem easy sex on a first night, or do you feel like at this point we're grown?
I mean, sometimes it happens like that, but like you can't judge nobody off.
Yeah, I feel like some of my longest relationships, or my best
yeah.
relationships, it was going from there.
Yeah, but I know some people that waited all the way 90 million
days,
hours, you know what I'm saying, days and all that, and then they didn't
want to do.
It didn't last. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know.
Do you think a man's worth is from his money or from his words? In this society,
shit.
all around.
Shit, with a society, everybody, it's the money. Like, you got to have, at the end of the night, like, you got to have some cheese. Ain't nobody listening to nobody
it's like,
ain't
I don't care how cool you is. They make it seem like I want somebody that's cool and this and that. It'd be like the first requirement is the cheese.
You got to have some paper, bro, because to do anything, you can't do nothing with. You know what I'm saying?
That's a real thing.
Yeah, if you don't, then you usually got to get with somebody that do got the cheese or some power. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think men only talk to women that they think are in their league?
I mean, you gotta shoot your shot. You gotta shoot your shit. Like,
oh man. Cheating wise, if your lady or your significant other at the time, if she accept food or gifts from somebody like at work or something like that, do you consider that cheating?
If she, I mean, I think everybody got, like, you know what I'm saying, like, be on some, you know, work people shit. Like, it's just, you know, like, work friends. Like, people spend a lot of time at work, so it's like, you know, these people, it don't necessarily be on no shit. Well, most times, I ain't gonna speak for all the times. A lot of people be, you know what I'm saying, they be going crazy at work. But, like, for the most part, like, you know what I'm saying, work is like, you know, your family. You spend more time at work than, you know, you do with your family sometimes. So, like, you know what I'm saying, you do probably got, like, a favorite person or whatever that you know what I'm saying, like, as long as it ain't on no shit. Like,
yeah,
you know
you
what I'm
feel like
saying?
it's all right for your lady to get lunch bought by her by Melvin. You know Melvin be like,
Yeah.
you know Melvin be trying shit though.
But the answer to that, no, because you should be sending
Send
the
the cash app down.
Yeah, if
see how
she got to get,
look,
if she got to get lunch from
check
Melvin,
this out, bro.
then
You send the cash app, she's still letting Melvin buy the lunch.
Oh well, then that's
She still, I could
can't.
come up on that right there.
yeah. Well, listen, I
You
can't.
can't even do that for her. But you don't. But you would you consider that cheating, or that's like not that deep to you?
I mean, to me, it ain't that.
It's not that deep.
I don't- yeah. We want to buy. If that's what he wants to spend his check, listen.
Yeah, you like do your thing, homeboy. How much money?
Break Melvin neck.
And this was a question that people was talking about. How much money is a woman worth spending on a full day date, like a day date? Like, how much would you? What is like your maximum amount of? Like, this the most I'm about to spend on the first time I done met you. Like, what is like? You might be like, no, I'm willing to just chill and we don't gotta spend no money. But what is like the maximum of just meeting somebody? Would you spend on a girl just like hanging around her on a first day date?
You know, like Trick Daddy, I don't know. I mean, like, it depends on who it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't, like, got, like, a number, like, oh, yeah, I can only spend this much money. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, if we vibing, like, you know what I mean? It ain't really about spending the money, because if if we vibing, like we doing what we doing, because wherever we at, we doing it, and that's what we doing. You know how I carry it.
That's really like, so you ain't gonna put no number on it.
It ain't really a number. It ain't like, I don't know. I ain't Trick Daddy or nothing. Like I ain't.
But it don't. But so do it got a limit? Like personally, like if you having a good time.
It ain't that much a good time to be having. If you blowing a budget on somebody you just met. What are you trying to get out of the situation? I don't like this person that much. I just met him. I ain't.
You all right? So I was looking at a clip, and folks in them was like, 500 at minimum, 500, 1,500 minimum on a first date. And I was looking at, I don't want to say what platform it was, but shout out to them.
I
watched some of their videos.
That probably was an OF or Trick.
I feel like
some people got it like that. So when they say
it might not.
Yeah, I mean.
And you know what though? This is what I will say. Even for somebody that I feel like, I ain't gonna say I got it like that. I'll just let it know. What's understood don't gotta be explained. I think like even if it is you got it like that and you sit in a certain seat where you can do it like that, it's almost kind of like, do you want somebody to like really dig you or dig the shit that you could do for them? Like do you want them to like, that's what I'm saying, like when you was at this level, you'd be like, no, I had this kind of lady. And that's why I asked the question when I was like, do you think people deal with who in a league? Because it'd be like, yeah, because when you was at this level, a rapper, you had this kind of girlfriend, but then after you sold a couple of tapes, you had this kind of looking girl. And I see that with different people in the entertainment industry, and it's almost like natural. I don't got a name drop or nothing, but you see like then he upgraded, and it's almost kind of like in my head I was thinking like, do you really think that girl like you for you, or do you think like, no, she like me, she down for me? It's like. And it's almost kind of like if you was only bagging sevens your whole life, and then magically tens just showed up after you became the man. Right. Like only tens now. It's like, do you think she really like you, bro?
It's like,
You know what I'm saying?
It's a finesse. You gotta watch for the bamboozle, man.
Yeah, it's tricky out here, but that was probably most of the questions that I looked on there that I feel like people wanted to ask. But I was looking like,
I ain't know they had the question. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Look, we can do it all. They must have thought this was the after party show. The after party show was
kept
wild.
Asking me like, what's the topic?
The after party show is coming back. So we gonna bring the after party show back. What's this?
I feel like
this,
somebody
in the fall. We're gonna bring it back in the fall. All new season, after party show, you know what I'm saying? Got a couple guests. I got the rollout. We're gonna bring you back. I'm gonna bring you back for the after party show, because I like how we did it when we was at the Airbnb joint. So, you know what I'm saying? We about to get out of here. You know what I'm saying?
No, thanks, nice. I appreciate you for having me, bro.
Give them your Instagram.
Shout out to you can find me at hard2find CEO. That's the HARD, the number 2, find FIND CEO at Instagram, TikTok, all that kind of stuff. I make a little content. I don't know. I heard Nice over here talking about he might be writing a movie. He might got a part from me. We ain't talking about that on camera yet.
For sure.
We got behind the scenes. We got a number of ventures that we've been putting together and trying to get some things up and going. I feel like I appreciate you, bro. Let me give you your flowers now before you actually make it to where you gonna be at in the future, so that way I don't gotta be one of the people acting like I knew you before you made it.
No, man, way back, man.
No, bro, you've been working hard, like in this industry, whether it was rapping, whether it's acting, whether it's like DJing, whether it's you doing shows and all kinds of stuff. I feel like that where you keeping the culture going and you not just in it like some people rap one year and then the next year they don't rap no more.
Yeah, I still rap.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? You still rap, whether you even putting out projects or not. Like I was, the tide is back in, like with LL Cool J. I feel like
you got some bars.
Do I got some bars? I got 1 million bars. I feel like he always want me to get on this joint act crazy. You got some bars?
'Cause that's how we can end it. Yeah, I got some bars.
Spit something. I'll go after you.
I said this kid, but I'm a grown man with these flows though. Really in the streets, niggas wear those with no dough. I'm on my job with no days off. They no show. I grind hard versus the death. They bars so. Every show I show off. These rappers be what the fuck. Put them on stage, I turn them to MC such and such. Thought it's about lyrics and metaphors. The fuck is up, the beats knock, but niggas be singing, ain't saying nothing much from the graffiti era. So I can't have that. Feeling like it's my job to bring rap back before the new era when started. Made all the Snapcats, hopping trains, Walkmans was on with the backpack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, something like
one of the few to take this rap shit serious. A hip hop head, fuck that bread. I'm a lyricist. Cannibal rap on these tracks. These dudes fearing this cheating the fans, but you and the man ain't hearing it. Hold up, let me clear it up. Definition of raw dogs. When the game changed, swag rap gon' fall off. Doing this since you was summer league and trying ball hog. The rap Royal Rumble in the ring against all y'all. Therefore, got more stripes, I could check the ref. The one is left for the rest upon a nigga chest. A straight spitter, whole punch niggas out of breath. And can't hear a whack rapper like a nigga deaf. You know what I'm saying?
Check. Hard to find. That means I'm one of a kind. I'm on my grind, writing rhymes. See, I'm trying to get signed. You thought I stopped gripping nines? You out of your mind. Fuck the 12th grade dance, air him out at the prime. Quit yapping about your strip, if I smack you with my 5'6", talk shit like I'm 6'6". Always small, fools tried to beat my ass. Had to learn what the schools didn't teach in class. Keep a pump in the trunk, learn to throw a clean punch. Cause if you was a chump, you get pumped for your lunch. Not me, Pacino starts sparking the kill. Niggas think they bad boys like Martin and Will. Be for real, you don't get changed slinging that cane. Bullshit raps, video games, can't push bricks on that strip, so don't try it. You'll lose the weight like you was going on a diet. Niggas thinking I'm sweet, I'm from the streets. Capiche, I got no time for your speech. Talking is cheap, if it's beef, don't speak. Phil Froggy, leap, Dwayne Wade type, heat, knock you off of your, no.
All right, so look, I'm saying I guess that's the,
That's some dope ass.
That's the round two. So, you know what I'm saying, on the stream, live on the stream, you know what I'm saying, that's how I'm gonna promote this joint. You came on the show and battled me. So, you know what I'm saying, it's up and it's stuck. I'm gonna tune in. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with me. Make sure y'all tap in with me next Thursday. Yeah, we here next Thursday. The shit on is up and it's stuck. Turn me up a little bit. What we got going on in the roadcaster? Hold up.
One time.
I need my music. Hold up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know what I'm saying? It's your guy, DJ FNI. We the fuck out of here. Make sure y'all tap in the Carriers Radio on everything on the Instagram and Twitch and all that. It's up and it's the fuck stuck.
Once it's up there, it's stuck there. We ain't accepting apologies. I made it out the hood, but I'm still a nigga eating chicken and collard greens. And don't believe the hype. They gon' tell you a lot of things and free my nigga.